Dear friends, welcome to ASM Awaken English Center. Take your Webster's letter writing book. We have come here to the letter writing 70, video number 70, page number 184, 186. Dear friends, what type of world we are living? What type of world we are living? Inventions, creations, productions. So, the law has provided certain security for the people who have created. Recently, Samsung, a cell phone, isn't it? They copied certain features of Apple cell phone. So, the court in America has ordered the Samsung company to give huge amount of money to Apple, and they gave the money. Thomas Alva Edison, Einstein, they are scientists. They invented a lot of products, and they got the what right? Copyright for their product. They got the intellectual rights. Intellectual rights means what? It comes from intelligence, right? So that intelligence, through intelligence you have created something. It has to be safeguarded, and whoever has produced through using their intelligence, they are given certain security for their products. So, a lot of movies you can find in cinemas, you can find in products, packages, softwares. So, one shouldn't copy others. So, this is even in pharmaceutical, certain companies produce certain medicines. So, they have certain time frame so that they can produce their products. Nobody has the right to copy this particular product, and if they copy, they will be fined and imprisoned. So, this is a world of consumerism. What do you mean by consumerism? You consume a lot of goods, isn't it? For anything and everything you have variety of goods. For cars you have a lot of four-wheelers, two-wheelers you have, for dresses, whatnot. For everything you have varieties of different things. So, the varieties and differentiating from one product to other product and marking them, trademarking them and giving the copyright to the owners is very important. See here, copyright law forbids us from using material from other sources without permission. Without permission, I am not supposed to use others' products. Yet you may be attending a workshop. I may go to a workshop, reading an article. I may read an article, and lu means what? See, and behold means what? Get. You see, text, visuals are data that you created. Certain things which I have created, I see on reading some other's material. The same thing what I have created. Are you being plagiarized? What do you mean by plagiarized? Are you being copied? Have they your production or whatever you have produced, have they been taken by somebody else? Maybe, but it might not be deliberate. They may copy, but it is not for purpose. There's so much information floating around. Everywhere it is information world. In paper, magazine, television, internet. So, a lot of information floating around and being passed from source to source. From one source to other source, it keep on buzzing. That it's sometimes difficult to tell who owns that what. So, it's very difficult to find out who is owning what. The internet in particular has made it difficult to track proper usage of intellectual property. So, internet in particular, it has made it difficult to find out who has produced what, and has made it easier to violate copyright, whether accidentally or on purpose. Now, coming here, give the suspected plagiarist the benefit of the doubt. So, don't simply file a case, give him a doubt. Maybe lifting your material without giving you credit is merely an oversight. Of course, he has taken your material, but he has not given full rights. So, just send them a letter notifying them of the problem. So, somebody has copied yours. See, some producer has produced a movie, taken your story, you send a letter to them. What you are looking for is an apology. You expect an apology from them, and a promise to either give credit to the author. So, they should say this movie, the story of the movie belongs to so and so person. You give the right to them, or stop using the material, or you can ask them, don't use my material. Then after that you can go for legal application to the courts. The structure of the letter, whenever you see somebody using your material, somebody is using your creation, you send a letter asking them to give credit, asking them an apology, asking them to give certain identification of what you have, give credit to what you have done, or try to get a compensation. If not, go to a court. In the letter, what you have to write, state the actual violation if it has happened. Say exactly what they have copied. Include details such as location, which location they have used your message, what are the data which they have used, usage of copyrighted material. You just tell them what they have done. The body of the letter should either explain the action you plan to take or a warning about infringing of the copyrighted material. You should say what are the violations they have done. So, what are the actions you are going to take on them. Close by asking for an apology. You ask a letter, you ask through the letter asking an apology from them. Monetary retribution, or simply ask them to cease and desist illegal usage of money material. You can ask them, give me certain amount of money for this. This is my product. So, coming here, the handy phrases would be any use of the materials prior to receipt of the authorization letter constitutes a violation of copyright laws. So, any of my material, if you copy and do it, it goes under the copyright law. So, you are so you will be filed a case. As the copyright owner, I am writing to file a complaint. As the copyright owner, I am going to complain. The complaint of copyright violation is based. Professional works require a great deal of study and time on the part of the creators that deserve a return. So, these are the handy phrases which you are using. So, dear Caroline, who writes? One Mr. Rob writes to Caroline, I attended last Thursday's QEFSG luncheon. What do you mean by luncheon? Having lunch and workshop. I attended the workshop twice during your segment, twice during your speech. I felt you neglected to acknowledge the source of material you used. The source of material you used, and I wanted to bring this to your attention. Some other source of material you have used. Master copyright. Michelson created all 4-1. This is created by Michelson. Concept. The 4 keyhole door example you used to illustrate the all 4-1 concept was a direct mail package written by Rob Roy. So, it was written by Rob Roy and Michelson. So, both these things you have copied. All 4-1 is Rob Roy's. Michelson's all 4-1 is it is Michelson's and Rob's. So, these concepts you used as if it is your own. Rob has a tape called The World's Best Kept Secrets, which includes a great explanation of the all 4-1 among other best practices and lots of examples. Would you like a free copy? If you want, I will send a free copy. And we are happy to have you use any material from Rob. There's a lot of stuff on his website with credit where it's due, of course. Regards. So, you are just mildly telling them it is not your creation, it is created by somebody else. So, he says it is created by Rob and Michelson. You got it, sir? So, just informing them. So, the tips for writing a notice of copyright violation. Number 1, don't accuse the reader of deliberate wrongdoing. Don't say you have copied me. So, don't accuse. You are writing to notify them that some of the material in their presentation is from a copyrighted source. You should mildly say whatever you have using, it is your material, my material. At minimum, the source should be credited, and minimum, no need money, that and this. You should give credit to my work. You should write my name. Tell where the copyrighted material appears in the presentation or document. You should say which part the material is copyrighted. Recently, who is standing for election in America? President elect Trump, Donald Trump and Hillary Clinton. So, Donald Trump's wife gave a speech. In the speech, you know, Obama, president's wife, So Donald Trump's wife gave a speech. She has copied almost 2 paragraphs of Obama's wife who spoke during the earlier election time. That they have put it in papers, right? It is copied exactly. The 2 paragraphs were copied. Say who the copyright owner is and where the material comes from. They may not know the original source. Tell them what you want to want done will bring credit in future presentations of the material suffice, or do you want something more? You should clearly say you have copied. So either you have to apologize, you have to give money, or you have to use my name alone, or you should not use. You should be clear about what they should do. If they are using your material on their website without credit, suppose your material they are using in their website and their visitors might be potential customers for your product, right? See, I am creating all my videos. If some other person, institution uses my presentation and they attract customers, so what I have to do? Give them permission to continue to use it. In return, you get credit with a link to your site. You can say, okay, use it, but give a link to my site, my videos. You can use it and give a link to my website. You got it, sir. So the present world is copyright world. The present world is intellectual rights world. And the present world is, people, the source information world, where people gather information from various sources. So that deliberately or without any intention, they may use some other source, right, sir? So, okay, now I request you gentlemen to come forward. So he is a director of a movie. So one other director is a screenplay writer. He is the actual story writer of this movie Kabali. Some other gentleman has used his story Kabali and it became a super hit, right? Now he is writing a letter to High Court stating that the Kabali movie is written by him. So he wants the movie to be stopped, and the director and the present director of the Kabali should give him a compensation. The producer Kalaipulli Dhanu should give a compensation. Please say what you will say.
Respected magistrate, I have been told my story Kabali to the Kalaipulli Dhanu director for before 2 years back, but he has given rights to direct without me with another director. So I am very angry with him. They did not ask me for any copyrights, so I am applying for it. I should minimum get 35% of the movie collection. Thank you.
Okay, good. Please, you can come. Okay, you are Jay Kumar Textiles owner, right? Saravana Stores has copied your design, certain design. Or we shall go in for something else. Okay, you are Hyundai company owner, right, sir? So Maruti company has copied your design of the car. So you say, no, it is my design and you don't have right to copy my design. So you are writing a legal letter to Maruti company. Right, sir? You got it? How do you say?
Hi Raj. This is Karthik from Hyundai. I want to share my information. Already we have introduced many seat and type and a lot of types in my seat and type car. But you have copied my style and front designs. So I want to know the information. Who gave me the permission without my permission? You are using my model designs. So we want to know the hello. We want to know the reason of copying. So if we go to the court legally, we have to know the reason for that. So we need to compensate or any legal rules.
நண்பர்களே, ஏஸ் அமெரிக்கன் ஆங்கில வகுப்புகளுக்கு வரவேற்கிறோம். உங்களுடைய வெப்ஸ்டர்ஸ் லெட்டர் ரைட்டிங் புக்கை எடுத்துக்கொள்ளுங்கள். லெட்டர் ரைட்டிங் 70க்கு வந்திருக்கிறீர்கள். பேஜ் நம்பர் 184, 86. நண்பர்களே, இன்றைய அறிவு சார்ந்த உலகத்திலே, இன்றைய உற்பத்தி உலகத்திலே, இன்று போட்டிகள் நிறைந்த உலகத்திலே, வியாபார உலகத்திலே, இன்றைய மல்டிநேஷனல் லெவல் உலகத்திலே ஒரு நாடு ஒரு பொருட்களை தயாரித்து இன்னொரு நாட்டிலே விற்கிறது. இன்றைய மருத்துவ முன்னேறிய காலகட்டத்திலே ஒவ்வொருவரும் அறிவு சார்ந்த பொருட்களை உற்பத்தி பண்ணுகிறார்கள். ஒவ்வொருவரும் ஆக்கப்பூர்வமான விஷயத்தை செய்கிறார்கள். இவை அனைத்தையும் மற்றவர்கள் அதை பயன்படுத்தி பணம் சம்பாதிக்கக்கூடாது. அந்த பொருளை உருவாக்கியவர்களுக்கு சரியான ஈட்டுத்தொகை வர வேண்டும். அவர்கள் உருவாக்கிய பொருட்களுக்கு அவர்கள் சம்பாதிக்க வேண்டும். வேறு யாரும் அதை காப்பி பண்ணக்கூடாது என்பதற்காக உருவாக்கப்பட்ட சட்டம்தான் காப்பி ரைட் ஆக்ட், இன்டெலெக்சுவல் ரைட்ஸ் ஆக்ட். ஸோ இவைகள் மூலமாக நான் ஒரு பொருளை உருவாக்கிய பொழுது என்னுடைய பொருளை எந்த அம்சங்களையும் நீ திருடக்கூடாது, அதை வைத்து நீ வியாபாரம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. நீ ஒரு பொருளை உருவாக்க வேண்டும், அது வேறு வடிவத்தில் இருக்க வேண்டும், அதை மற்றவர்கள் பயன்படுத்தக்கூடாது என்று தனி மனித அந்த அறிவு சார்ந்த உரிமைகளை ஒவ்வொரு நாடும் வழங்கி கொண்டிருக்கிறது. சர்வதேச அளவிலும் வழங்கி கொண்டிருக்கிறது. மருந்து எடுத்துக்கொண்டால் ஒரு மருந்தை போல இன்னொரு மருந்து அதை பார்த்து காப்பி பண்ணக்கூடாது. அதை பார்த்து காப்பி பண்ணுகிற பொழுது சட்ட ரீதியாக உன் பொருட்களை காப்பி அடித்தவர்கள் மேல் சட்ட ரீதியாக நீங்கள் நடவடிக்கை எடுக்கலாம். உடனடியாக அதற்கு ஈட்டாக உங்களுக்கு பணம் பெறலாம். ஸோ இங்கே பார்க்கிறீர்கள் என்றால் காப்பி ரைட் ரொம்ப முக்கியம். இதில் அத்தனையும் எழுதியிருக்கிறோம். எதுவாக இருந்தாலும், சினிமா ஒரு கதை எழுதுகிறீர்கள், உங்கள் கதையை போன்று இன்னொரு கதை இருக்கிறது, அந்த கதை நீங்கள் தான் எழுதிய கதை என்று வழக்கு தொடுக்கலாம். ஒரு பொருள் தயாரிக்கிறார்கள், உங்களுடைய டிசைனை பார்த்து அதே வடிவமைப்பிலே மற்றவர்கள் வடிவமைத்திருக்கிறார்கள், அவர்கள் மேல் வழக்கு தொடுக்கலாம். இல்லை, நீங்கள் பேசிய சில கருத்துக்கள் விஷயத்தை மற்றவர்கள் சொல்கிறார்கள், அதற்கும் நீங்கள் வழக்கு தொடுக்கலாம். சாதாரண ஃபோட்டோகிராஃபிலிருந்து ஒருவர் எடுத்த ஃபோட்டோகிராஃப்ஸை இன்னொருவர் அதை பயன்படுத்தி விற்பனை பண்ணக்கூடாது. ஸோ உருவாக்கியவர்களுக்கு அவர்கள் உழைத்த உழைப்பிற்கு, அவர்கள் ஆக்கிய ஆக்கப்பூர்வமான விஷயத்திற்கு அவர்களுக்கு அந்த தொகை வர வேண்டும். மற்றவர்கள் யாரும் அதை காப்பி பண்ணக்கூடாது. இதுதான் இந்த காப்பிரைட் வயலேஷன் அண்ட் நோட்டீஸ் இன் லெட்டர்ஸ். ஸோ இதுதான் பார்த்தீர்கள். இனி அடுத்து வரக்கூடிய வீடியோக்களில் மற்றவைகளை பார்ப்போம். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச்.